My name is Ivan Segura and I'm from Mexico. The program that I work for is called Connecting People to Jobs. The mission is to move low-income Hispanic individuals into livable wage jobs by connecting them to training opportunities and also to better employment opportunities. I've been in this position for the last 6 years, dealing with people, dealing with employers, and dealing with all kind of training opportunities and just helping people get ahead in life. I think their English language skills is one of the challenges that we find, especially to try to find them better employment opportunities. And it's one of the main areas that we invest the resources that we have is to say, you know, you could get a better job. You need to speak better English. We don't have very good availability of English classes in South Carolina. The few ones that we have that are good are very expensive. People that we deal with this community, we know that they not only want to learn, that they are trying to learn and they do as best as they can. When I saw people in my community suffering, I'd say, we need to do something. So I guess that's what I am.
I am Olga Rosa, and I am a native of Puerto Rico. I am a physician, and basically, since I moved here to the state of South Carolina 8 years ago, I've been a faculty member with the University of South Carolina School of Medicine, and I'm the chief of the Division of Forensic Pediatrics. But I wear another hat. I am the medical director for the statewide program of medical response to child abuse. I basically created, developed, and continue to manage the whole system. I think one of the things that people sometimes get a little bit hesitant about the Latinos in general is that we are very expressive. We talk, as you can see, with our hands. We are exuberant. And it takes sometimes that may be taken as, you know, we're a little bit airheaded and there's not much up here. And then people realize that that is not correct. Everyone has something interesting to say to you and something that you can always learn from.
My name is Alejandro Garcia and I am from Bogota, Colombia. I moved to Columbia, South Carolina with my partner and we opened a business. We specialize in Spanish and English, interpreting and translation in medical and legal issues. We realized that we needed to get involved with the community, and the community here, the Hispanic community here in South Carolina. We founded Palmetto y Luna, and we're in our 5th year already, and we've been bringing artists and residents from different parts of the country, from New York, from Atlanta, from Texas. We brought someone from Mexico City last year. I've been here for 11 years in South Carolina, and I feel like I have been a witness of the change here. You can go downtown and have a coffee and a bagel and go to the museum and go to galleries. And it's just an amazing process of transformation that the city is going through. And it's mostly, if not only, because of the arts.
My name is Jose Luis Bujosa, and I'm from Puerto Rico. I was stationed here in Fort Jackson for 7 years. I work at the Department of Probation, Parole and Pardon Services. I started working there in 1993, and for a while I was working as a programmer analyst, computer programmer analyst, and since 1998 I've been the department's database administrator. My wife is Dora Julia Vargas, and she's from Bogota, Colombia. But we have friends from Chile, from Peru, from Mexico, from Spain, and from Puerto Rico. When I came here, actually, I thought Americans were different. But I see that there are good persons, bad persons, happy persons, different types of cultures, just like in Puerto Rico, or just like my other friends from other countries. So we are not that different.
My name is Katia Rios Duval, and I'm originally from Peru. Kai, my partner, she used to make these alfajores, which are typical Peruvian cookies and also Argentinian. So one afternoon, I invited her over to my house. I said, Kai, why don't you teach me how to do these cookies? I said, being Peruvian, I should know how to make them too. And she said, sure, very kind enough. She showed me, we did it. And then came the occasion, I was invited to another friend's party, and I didn't know what to bring, and it was Christmas. So I decided to make them a nice box of alfajores. Everybody thought I bought them somewhere. So I said, where can I buy? Where can I buy? And I said, where from me? We love the farmers market here every Saturday, but the amount of people and demand that we have, we're visioning ourselves to have our own place in probably in 2 years. People put Latinos all over into one category. We either are maids or nannies or we cut grass. They don't understand that there's more than that, and some people who are doing that is not because they want to do that. They're educated people capable of doing something else. They're just given the chance or the opportunity. Yeah. But we can also bake and do nice things and do different types of jobs. We're capable of a lot of things.
My name is Miriam Torres, and I am from Colombia, South America. I am currently the director of the Consortium for Latino Immigration Studies. We do research with the Latino population living mainly in South Carolina. One of the big issues is access to health care. And access is represented by having or not having health insurance, for example. When you have that barrier, you don't go to have the visit when you need it, or you don't get the preventive care. And when you go to the healthcare service is when your problem is really a big issue, and it becomes very expensive, and it becomes in every way. I believe the national policies are going to affect the state policies, which is going to be positive for Latinos and for everyone, because you cannot see populations separately, because we all make up the whole state. We cannot say you are not part of the state. We are.